Most people believe that changing their financial life requires a huge salary, a lucky break, or a massive investment. They look at wealthy people and assume there's some secret they're missing. But the truth is far less dramatic. For most people, real financial change starts with something so small it feels almost pointless, just $100 a month. At first, $100 doesn't feel powerful. It barely covers a dinner out or a few trips to the grocery store. That's exactly why people underestimate it. But money doesn't change lives because of its size. It changes lives because of consistency and time. And this is where the $100 monthly rule becomes dangerous in the best way possible. The rule is simple. Every single month, no matter what, you commit to putting $100 toward your future. Not what's left over, not when things feel comfortable. First. This could be investing, saving toward an asset, paying down high-interest debt, or building a skill that increases your income. The key is that the money must move forward, not sit still. Most people wait for motivation before taking action. They tell themselves they'll start once they earn more or once life gets easier. But life rarely gets easier on its own. The $100 rule works because it forces action before motivation shows up. And once action becomes a habit, motivation follows naturally. When you invest $100 every month, something powerful happens mentally. You stop seeing yourself as someone who wants a better financial future and start seeing yourself as someone who is actively building one. That identity shift is more valuable than the money itself. You begin making better decisions without forcing them. You think twice before wasting money because you've already given your future priority. Over time, the math starts working quietly in the background. $100 a month is $1,200 a year. Over 5 years, that's $6,000, not including growth. Over 10 years, it's $12,000. But when that money is invested, compounding takes over. It's slow at first, almost boring. For years, it feels like nothing is happening. Then, one day, you look back and realize the foundation is solid. What most people don't realize is that the first phase of wealth building is not about returns, it's about discipline. The people who fail financially don't usually fail because they picked the wrong investment. They fail because they never stayed consistent long enough for anything to work. The $100 rule builds that consistency in a way that feels manageable. This rule also exposes hidden spending habits. When someone says they can't afford $100 a month, it's rarely because the money truly doesn't exist. It's usually being spent unconsciously: subscriptions, food delivery, impulse purchases, lifestyle creep. The $100 rule forces awareness, and awareness alone can transform your finances. As income grows, something interesting happens. That $100 naturally becomes $200, then $300. Not because someone forced it, but because the habit already exists. Most people increase spending when income rises. People following the $100 rule increase investing first. That one difference compounds over decades. This rule also protects you from emotional decisions. Markets go up and down, life gets unpredictable, but when you're investing the same amount every month, emotions matter less. You're not trying to time anything. You're building a system that works whether things feel good or bad. The $100 rule isn't just about investing in markets. It can be used to build skills, start a small business, pay off toxic debt, or create an emergency fund. The direction can change, but the rule stays the same. Every month, your future gets paid. Most people overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. This rule flips that thinking. It teaches patience, it teaches discipline, and most importantly, it teaches self-trust. You start believing in your ability to follow through. There will be months when it feels inconvenient, when money feels tight, when skipping feels tempting. Those are the most important months, because skipping once makes skipping easier the next time. Consistency is what turns a small habit into a life-changing system. The people who win financially aren't always smarter or luckier, they're more consistent. They make small decisions repeatedly while others wait for big moments. The $100 monthly rule works because it doesn't rely on talent, timing, or motivation. It relies on showing up. If you apply this rule long enough, money stops being something you chase. It becomes something you control. Stress decreases, confidence increases, and slowly, quietly, your financial life begins to change. One day, years from now, you'll look back and realize that the moment everything shifted wasn't when you earned more or found the perfect investment. It was the moment you committed to that simple, boring, powerful rule and never stopped.